Good evening, everybody. Well, this is our week number 5 with our trucking authority. We finally started getting a check. A little bit of background for everybody, because I know some people might watch this video and they may not have watched my previous videos. So, I am owner-operator. I have my own authority. I haul for a direct shipper. I do not factor. I've been waiting on my checks to come in from the shipper, and it takes about 30 days. Well, they hit 30 days right on the money with check number 2. Check number 1 came in at 28 days. So, hey, I'll take it. That works for me. Next week I'm going to do a video that's going to show you more about the numbers, how tight it got, how close we figured, and all that kind of stuff. But the good news is, like I say, we did start getting a little bit of money dribbling in this week. Hallelujah, praise the Lord, because we were ready for it. I am not a fan of waiting for money. That's a fact, Jack. I replaced the batteries in my truck. Well, actually, we took the batteries out that cranked the truck, and they were still pretty good, so I put them in the battery bank that runs my bunk air conditioner, because those were definitely bad. Then we installed our drive cam. There'll be more on those 2 items towards the end of the video. Now, I managed to go ahead and get my service done. We greased her up real good. We went to the Speedco up in Jackson, Mississippi. They did really good, because a lot of times when I go to get my truck serviced, when I get back in it, it cranks and it'll be like, wah, 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 and it just turn over forever before it finally hits. But it hit the first time when these guys did the change. But, they put a little too much oil in there. But all in all, it was a great little service department there. I enjoyed it. I also got a DOT inspection on my truck. It wasn't time, but I figured that it would look good whenever I have my DOT audit, to have a fresh inspection in there just to make them feel a little bit better. And then once we got done with that, we had to go get a wash. We had to wash the truck because whenever they were installing the fuel filters and everything, they got a little crazy with the fuel. Fuel was all over the engine compartment. So even though it was sprinkling rain that day and the next day, I went ahead and washed the truck, which it looks good. For 2014, with 658,000 miles on her, I think she looks pretty doggone good. I am proud of my little truck. Thank you, Lord, for my little truck. But yeah, it was a pretty busy week. I had a lot of stuff to get done. And in actuality, it's even going to be busier because today's Friday, and I normally don't work on Saturdays and Sundays. But it turns out I'm going to be able to work tomorrow, which is going to put an extra day on this week's check. But yeah, it's going to be nice to have that extra day on the week's check. It's not a real long load, probably be about 3 hours there and 3 hours back. But hey, every little bit counts when you're out here getting your stuff. Trying to get them dollars as soon as you can get them, When you're running a business, you don't tell your customer no if you can help it. You might price it up higher. You might come up with a reason where they may not want you to do it. But don't tell them no. Now, like I say, I got a little bit more about the batteries and the drive cam at the end of the video. You might enjoy it, you might not. And the little subtitles you're seeing on the video itself is just that I've realized something about myself, and that is I love a challenge. When people tell me that I can't do something, or when they laugh at me when I tell them I'm going to do something, or when they judge me harshly, that just gives me strength. That just gives me motivation. It pushes me forward to do better than even I dreamed of doing. So, there's been many great men that were laughed at, and all they did was buckle down and do even better. They were judged harshly for the things they were doing, yet they kept going. I'm not saying I'm going to be a great man, but I'm going to follow their lead, and I'm not going to allow people to bring me down. And I don't think any of you should. If you have people that are negative, that do not support you, or cut you down, or judge you harshly about the things you do and the way you're doing them, it don't hurt at all to avoid them. Surround yourself with people that understand you, understand what you're trying to do, and support you with every effort that you're trying to make. You're not wanting people to bow and worship, but you do want people that understand you and would like to see you succeed, because sadly, there is a large percentage of people out there in everybody's friendship circle that would like no more than to watch somebody fail. Why that is, I don't know. I don't like it, but it is there. There is no doubt in my mind that it is there. Now, there are no guarantees. It can all end tomorrow. You need to, whenever you get ready to start a business or any endeavor, you need to realize there are no guarantees that something can happen. There was a guy I was listening to, Tillman, this week on YouTube. He said there's a paddle for everybody's butt. And that's the truth. There's always something out there that can knock you down and whoop your rump. You just gotta hold on, keep fighting, keep swinging, and don't give up. That's great advice. You know, you find what you do best and focus on that. There'll be plenty of time in the future to do other things, but if you're going to make it, find what you do best. Focus on that. I enjoy the business. I enjoy the numbers. I enjoy the study and trying to broaden my mind to do the best that I can in the business. I have high hopes. I have big dreams, but I may only end up with this one truck. God only knows, you know. I've watched people go out of the business that I thought had a great handle on the business. I'll be honest with you, I thought Woody had a pretty good handle on his business and was enjoying it. And whenever I heard him say that he was getting out of it, I was kind of taken back, because I thought old Woody had a pretty good deal going. That just goes to show you, you never know what's going on in somebody's brain. You never really know what things are happening behind the scenes. But I wish Woody all the luck, and I hope that he finds his dreams out there. I think the last video I saw of him, he was going to be selling some cars. Who knows? Maybe I'll go buy me one of them there Camaros. I've always liked them. But I want it yeller with black stripes like old Bumblebee off of Transformers. Because that right there would just tickle my little boy. He would enjoy that. Alright, so we'll move on from that subject. Let's see what else we got to talk about. That's about it, really. I mean, we are making good weeks. It's hard to watch the money go out. I'm still enjoying the trucking office and all of the invoicing and stuff. Now, one guy did want me to talk a little bit about insurance and the cost of it through OOIDA, the things they cover, and getting the authority through OOIDA. And I'll talk more about that probably in the next video, but I'm going to do a lot of numbers in that video. We're going to stretch them out pretty good because, like I say, I'm trying to make a video a week, and I want to make sure I have content that's different each week, at least a little bit different. So there's more of that type of stuff coming, and I hope y'all enjoy the videos, and I appreciate everybody that watches them. And feel free to send me an email. I'll answer as soon as I can. But the biggest thing this week was that our checks finally started coming in for work that has already been performed. And yeah, it's going to be worth it in the long run, but it's definitely a short-term sacrifice. Maybe now I can go eat a steak or a big old fish buffet or something somewhere. God bless. Enjoy these next few clips. Catch you on the next ride. Uniden dual camera automotive recorder. We are installing our Eyewitness DC1115. There is the owner's manual. Yes, owner's manual. And here is the dual camera Uniden DC115. We got this on my birthday, and it's been a few months, and I have not hooked it up yet. My friend came in and we changed our batteries this week, and he was good enough to help me fix power outlet number 1. Power outlet number 1 will run our camera, because power outlet number 2 runs the phone and the logbook. That being said, we are going to try to hook up this Uniden DC1115 and try to make it where it's going to benefit us today. This is where I'm at this morning, LaPlace, Louisiana, waiting on my people to come out and unload this trailer at our first stop. We have four stops today. Today is the 28th of October, and that's what we're doing. Like I said, we changed out our batteries this weekend, and now I'm gonna put in this Uniden camera so I can have me a dash cam. I'm just not sure if I want to put it up there, over there, down there, over there. Just not absolutely sure where I should put it yet. I guess we'll see. Alright, holler at y'all later. It is green. It is charging. So let's go up. Yes, my truck is dirty. It needs to be cleaned. Oh, there it is. And as you can see, it's doing what it's supposed to do so far. So I'll let y'all know if I like it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it yet. We'll see. If you'll notice to the right, I could not get my CB to work right. I think my antenna on my truck is burnt out, so I'll have to get new antennas for the CB to work right. I kind of miss my companion up here anyway. So I thought about getting me one of those handheld CBs instead of buying antennas and all that stuff. We'll see though. God bless. I'll catch you later.